Hello guys, I'm here today and the dish that I will prepare for you today is chili. So what we'll do is begin with putting a little bit of oil in this hot skillet here, and we're just going to dump all of the ground beef in. And we're going to add, this is just basically grounded up onions and garlic that I processed in my food processor. You just mix everything really well. So, just mix everything really well. Now what I do, I pretty much like to season my meat. Some people season their chili, you know, or put everything in at one time, but I like to season my meat first. So the seasonings that I will be using is Italian seasoning, and I'm cooking for 8 people, so I'm adding another thing of seasoning, black pepper, and this here is oxtail seasoning. I like, you know, the flavors of oxtail seasoning, so I'm adding that as well. And of course cumin, and a little bit of cayenne pepper, just a little bit, because I have the kids, right, so I don't want to burn anyone's mouth there. And we just mix it, let this ground beef fry up nicely. Mix everything together really well. As you guys can see, I have another wok here, and what I will be doing in this wok, I want to sear up my vegetables. I kind of like my vegetables to have a little brown to it. As I say, everyone do their chili differently. Some people, they'll just throw everything in at one time, but I like to put a little brown to my veggies, so that's why the wok is here, for us to go ahead and get that started as well. But before I get that started, I just want to mix up the ground beef. It smells very nice, you know, when you're cooking with cumin and all those nice spices. It smells so good. Yep, so I think I've mixed that pretty well there. And the wok is getting hot, so we'll just put a little oil there for the veggies. And one last thing that I need to add for the meat here, I have here grounded up coriander and green onions. Okay, and we just mix that in really well with the meat. So now that the wok is getting nice and toasty over there, and I have water in it, what we're going to do is add the veggies here. And we have oyster mushrooms, green onions, carrots, and celery. So we just dump everything into the hot skillet. Put everything in there. And we'll just toss. Again, this is how I do it. Like I said, oh, and I dumped in a bay leaf as well, but I would prefer to put it with the meat. So we'll just give it a nice sear. And what I would do is just come back once everything is browned very nicely, but you guys see how I've done it. We're searing up the veggies, and here we're browning up the ground beef for the chili. And I'll come back once everything is browned up nicely. Hello guys, now I'm back, and the ground left off with searing up the ground beef, and you see here it has seared up very nicely, and we were getting the veggies nice and toasty. I didn't sear them for a very long time because, of course, once I mix everything, you know, it has to cook anyway, and I'm not a person that likes my veggies mushy. This is going to be a quick chili. I'm the type of person, I put quick things together because I do have 7 children, so you know, I do everything, you know, I like to prepare things quickly. So anyway, we have here the ground beef that fried up nicely with the bay leaf, and we'll just add everything. Add all of the ground beef, and then we will add the veggies. And this is just a very good way to get vegetables in your kids if you have kids that are picky when it comes to vegetables. I know my 10-year-old, he doesn't like mushrooms, and in the beginning I told you guys that I added oyster mushrooms to this chili, and when I add it to the chili, he doesn't know. And then we have a mixture of beans, and I will be putting a lot of beans in my chili. It's very healthy, the fiber is good, but it's just the variety. Most people just do kidney beans, but I will be doing a variety. So I have here chickpeas, kidney beans, we have here white navy beans, we have black eyed peas. It's all mixed here. That goes in, and then of course we have kidney beans that we will add to this chili. Tons of beans, the more the better. So lastly, we will add stewed tomatoes. Can't forget about the tomatoes, and I like lots of tomatoes for my chili. Add the tomatoes, and we just give this a good mix. Mix everything together. And what I will do is just cover this chili for a good hour, and everything will be ready after 1 hour. Lastly, I want to add some chicken stock. A little flavor there. There's a little bit more tomato juice. We'll just mix everything very well. And then once everything is mixed nicely, I'll just put it on the stove top. Cover it, put it on the stove top, and let it cook for an hour. And this chili will be ready by the time my kids come home from school. And once it's ready, I'll just show you guys how I plate it up. I'll show you what you could add you know, as a side to it. I mostly do sour cream or cheddar cheese, saltine crackers, wheat kind. I don't like to do white saltine crackers, you know, starchy. Or you could do nice whole grain toast on the side. And some people do rice, basmati rice, but if you're trying to stay away from, you know, starches, you don't have to do rice. But those are just, you know, a couple of ideas of what you could add to your chili. But again, this is a very quick chili. I'm going to cover it, put it on the stove top, and it'll be ready by the time my kids come home from school. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. And I'll come back and I'll show you guys the final results, but I'll zoom in a bit. And as you guys can see here, just a big pot of healthiness. If you don't like ground beef, you guys could do turkey if you like, but I used ground beef today. Okay, so I'll see you guys in about an hour with the end results. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, I am back and here's the finished results of this chili. It actually cooked for a good hour and a half, not really 1 hour, but this is the finished results, and we'll just go ahead and plate this nice dish. Show you guys what you could do. See, there you go. And now what I will add is cheddar cheese. When I used to live in Atlanta, it just reminds me of, what do you call it, Crystals? I used to love Crystals. I used to go to Crystals like almost every day for their chili. But yeah, added some coriander and a little bit of parsley flakes and a nice wop of sour cream. And that's that. There you go guys. The plating of homemade chili. That's a close-up. And you could pretty much add whatever you like. But as I said, I prefer just sour cream and cheddar cheese and a little bit of coriander. So I enjoyed cooking with everyone, showing you guys my different recipes. So hopefully you guys would try this homemade chili. Come back into the kitchen with me next time. Thank you. Thanks for watching.